Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to this video from StepAmp 2.0, and I'm excited about the software today. It's a really cool bundle. We've got some really great bonuses that are available down below. You can see all of those bonuses. For a product that is such a low cost, this is a really cool package that you can pick up with resale rights, white label rights, products, softwares, and you'll be able to use this in a number of different ways with your marketing. Now, this software itself, I'm going to take you through a review, a demonstration of the software today. I encourage you to go down below, check out all of the details about this product, check out when it starts, the early bird, and there's some more information about what's going to happen throughout the launch down below as well. So I highly recommend going down there, finding out all the details, and especially checking out those bonuses there. I think you'll find them really valuable with your marketing as well, especially those white label ones. So this is StepAmp 2.0. Now, what I'm showing you on the screen is an example of what the software can create. It's designed to engage people, direct traffic, direct people to what they want, generate leads, and generate sales. That's the main purpose of it. And it does that through either voting systems like this right here, or it does it through a rating system, or another voting system like this. There's actually a voting system, a rating system that the software utilizes, which basically engages a user, allows them or encourages them to click, and then redirects them where you want them to go. So in this case, if I click this button for this particular black jacket, I could redirect them to Amazon, or I could redirect them to the listing of that actual black jacket, which is useful because then that's going to help me to sell more product. So I can do that with this one as well. I can again redirect someone to the listing that I want to, and I'm going to show you how you can actually set up one of these campaigns. Now, StepAmp 1.0, it launched a few months back. I've talked to the guys about this. As it stands right now, they're not offering any special deals for StepAmp 1.0 users. They've told me that. The reason being that they've kept StepAmp 1.0 up to date, and they've actually added a number of new features into 2.0, and the software itself they've said is completely different. So if you do have 1.0, you can still use 1.0, but they encourage you to purchase as usual 2.0. There's one other disadvantage of the software, and I thought it would be really, really cool if you could actually have these votes coming through Facebook. Now, right now, Facebook has actually just gone through an update, and I believe they were intending to have this work on Facebook, but the update has meant that it's thrown them off of it, and that happens a lot with Facebook. So you can actually share your campaigns on your own timeline like this. You can write about it, hey, check this out, and you could put it on your page's timeline as well. You can share the link on Facebook, and it will share like this though. So as you can see, it'll share like this, and when you click, it'll actually direct people back to the page where this is embedded. Okay, it might be a preview page, a page you've created, but just be aware that's how that share is going to work. It also works with Twitter, and it works with Google Plus as well, and you've got a visit homepage option here as well. Now, what you also get with this software, and I'm going to show you an example of this in action very soon, is you also get a number of different ways of engaging people. So say, for example, if you wanted people to vote to win a free trip, say if you're a local business or something like that, you're doing this for a company, you can actually then pop up an opt-in, and you can encourage people to opt in, then redirect them where you want them to go after opting in. So say, for example, you could be doing this with a product of yours. You could say, hey, are you interested in affiliate marketing, or are you interested in selling your own products? You could have those options. You could say affiliate marketing, and then again, you can pop up a guide for affiliate marketing, meaning that it's more targeted, and also it means that you can specifically give people options when they actually are going to opt in, which can increase the amount of opt-ins that you get, increase the opt-in rate, and it's a sneaky way of getting people from your website engaged and opting or inviting them to opt in as well. So let's go ahead and over to the software. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an example campaign if I was dealman.co.nz. Now, dealman.co.nz, it's not my website. This is a website owned by a New Zealander that lives a couple of hours away from where I am as I film this video right now. He's created this. It's a multi-million dollar website. It's been featured on a number of news publications, and it uses products from AliExpress. Okay, so if you're into Shopify, this example is going to be really good. And I'm going to show you this, and I'll also explain how you can use this for affiliate marketing and local businesses. Now, local businesses, there's many local business websites that are similar to e-commerce businesses, so this will be applicable to local businesses, what I show you here today as well. Let's go to the StepAmp app. Now, when you get here, you'll see it's a really nice application. It's nice looking. There's some real advantages of this. I think this bar is a bit too big for me on a smaller laptop. I use a 13-inch laptop. It does seem a bit big, but it's minor compared to the software itself. You can categorize these as you want. There's a monitor of comments. You can actually have people placing comments down here. engaging people with comments, and there's actually a comments feature in here as well that gives you the ability to engage with those people on a page, see who they are, and see when comments are coming in. You've also got account settings. Now these are, the usual. You've got change password, name, address, all of that, country. You've got integrations. You can integrate this with all of these different autoresponders, including HTML, which is really handy. And if you've got one of these autoresponders, yes, it will work 100%. They've got all of the different details about this here, get response, Aweber, the big autoresponders are all here, and if they're not, then you can use HTML, which will work as well. You can add collaborators, so you can actually add people in to collaborate with you on this. Now I've got 3 other collaborators in my account. I wanted to test this out, so they've actually got a system which allows you to add multiple collaborators, and that means that other users of MintsApp can also come in and use this, use and collaborate with you. Or what you can actually do is you can actually add local businesses or something like that in here as well. You've also got multiple language options. So within this system, you can actually change any parts of it, which is really quite handy because we always get asked questions about, will this work in Spanish, will this work in German? It'll work in any language. You can actually change out the standard parts of this into your own language, into this form, and we'll actually change that to whatever language it is, whether it's Russian, Spanish, French, German. It will do that. You can also adjust how people can comment. So you can auto approve, you can ask for people to be approved or moderate the comments as you want, and you can also automatically close the comments after a certain period of time as well if you want to at a particular stage. You can enable threaded comments, and if you're doing this long term on your website, this helps to automate the comment process. You've also got a help center here and a training center. This currently isn't active because I'm using the preview version of MintsApp. The preview version doesn't actually allow me to have access to the comments or the help, which is unfortunate, but it's what I've been given to show you on this software for today. It also doesn't let me show you the statistics. This is the statistics part, and you've also got then here image library and email subscribers are collected up here. Alright, so let's go across and let's create our first project. So first of all, you need to create a project, click new project, and then enter in the data about your new project. So it might be my new e-commerce, e-commerce project. Create. It'll create the project. Now you can have multiple different quizzes going on in one particular project. There's no limit to how many you can have, and that's why you set up projects and then you set up campaigns. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually setting up a campaign inside of the project. So the campaign, I can either create a poll or I can create a rating. So first let me show you the rating. So it might be my rating, for example. Now this rating gives you the ability to have people rate something 5 stars. You could do this if you're a hotel, for example. You could have a certain amount of stars you wanted. You could have thumbs up, thumbs down. It gives you the ability to add different ratings. When you click, then it comes with the different options. It gives you an image that you can add here. It gives you another question. If you want to have a funnel, you can actually create funnels inside of this, funneling people through different questions, different answers to take them to where you want them to go so they purchase what it is you have. Or you can choose to actually ask them to share this with their friends, or you've got the other options here, which I'm going to go into in a bit. You've also got design settings. You can adjust their design as you want, and you can also add this to a page if you want as well. So as you saw before, this particular page right here was actually one that I created as a custom general page from this software. Now let's go back out of my ratings, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to create what I think would be a really cool poll. So I'm going to go back into here, I'm going to go create poll. Actually what I'll do is I'm going to delete that, and I'll just delete you. I don't need you anymore. Delete you. I'm going to add a new type of campaign. So I'm going to add a create a poll. Now I really like these polls. The reason I like these polls is that polls really engage people. I've used polls in the past with marketing I've done with companies, and this gives you 3 different options for your polls. So you've got 3 options you can choose from, or multi-layered posts. You can do one or the other, or you can do 6 different designs. So there's many different uses for this. 6 would be which health product do you like, or what, who did you deal with in our company and who did you like. Choose out of the logos which one you like best. Where would you like to go? You've got 6 different options. Binary poll, when you've got 2 options, is more like, hey, which jersey is better? Which hoodie is better? Which person is better, or there's many different ways that you can present different data to get people engaged, or doing it. So a classic example is politics. You could say Trump or Bernie, and you could have there's a big hype circus around Bernie and as there always is around the elections. So you could have, Trump or Bernie. Who are you voting for? Someone clicks, and then you can take someone through to, depending on their selection, to a customized page for Trump supporters or a customized page for Bernie supporters, where you actually give them something or ask them to opt in to get something for free or at a discount to engage them over social media. That's a really easy way of suddenly having thousands of people come through your app, because, that's one of those topics where everyone gets involved, everyone has an opinion, and it really engages people. Classic poll as well, again, same thing. You could have multi-choice. You can write a niche. You can, update this as you want. Let's choose this one for this example today. This is the easiest poll to do, and in my opinion, it's the easiest poll to gather up a lot of hype and exposure as well. So, and obviously a lot of email order subscriptions, traffic, whatever it is. 1 versus 1. Someone's going to have an opinion. What's better? You can do that. Now this image here, I need to draw your attention here. This is on the preview app. It won't be on the main app. Right now it's showing as an error there. It's a development error, and I've notified the developer of that. I'm waiting for a response on it, and I've figured out what it is. It's because I'm using the preview app opposed from the real app, because you saw in the other selection it didn't have this here. That basically shows, it's pointless. It's just an image, but it basically shows a preview of what we're updating here. So when you want to add an image, the first step is to add an image as you want here. Now through this, you can either choose from a range of different images, or you can actually go ahead and you can choose from a image library. They've actually got a bunch of stock images that are available to choose from. You can go add new, you can go search, and you can actually search for topics, and it will actually come up with a number of different images. It'll come up with over 7,000 stock images you can choose from through the system. Now my internet's a bit slow. It's calling this data right now from the main server, so we'll just wait for that to show up. There it is. And then you can import this into your library and use it in future. So you've got holiday images. You could do another search for health. You could do another search for fitness. And these are all images that you can use for your campaigns as you want. Okay, these are just to give you a start. If you want to, you can go on Google. You can find some images, grab a URL if you want, add that in there. You can grab images from your computer as you want as well. And in this particular case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a poll for 2 different types of jerseys. So this is a popular site. You've got a lot of popular jerseys and t-shirts and all sorts here. So I might choose this men's formal 2 color, and I might say that, hey, we're importing this in. What is your opinion? Which one would you like to see as part of our collection? And I might ask a loyal customer this question. Let me save that to my desktop, and then I'll go ahead and I'll save another shirt now as well. This one looked quite cool, so let's select that one as well. So we could say, which one's better, this one or this one? And we could ask that of our audience on Facebook, our audience on Twitter, and our fans, for our company, which one is better? And we can actually engage the current fans we have with the intention of getting them to buy more, just as we are here, and they can actually see the votes as they come through as well. So in this case, we're going to go across, we're going to add one of our images, which is the grande. All right, we'll add this image that's the grande. We've added that in, and now we'll add the next image, which is going to be from our desktop, which will be, if I go across my computer, I choose this again, I go across, and that's the different style of grande. Okay, so I've got the Tux shirt, 2016 Tux shirt. All right, and we can zoom in, zoom out. That's done with the mouse. Let me scroll up. Now, one other quick thing, when I scroll up and down on this side, it won't scroll up and down. You need to scroll up and down on this side here. So we've got the 2016 Tux shirt versus the, what's it called here? Versus the two-tone formal. So men's, it might be formal 2-color shirt. Formal 2-color versus Tux shirt, all right? Formal 2-color, and you want to make sure that it fits, so I might just put formal 2-color. Okay, formal 2-color versus 2016 Tux shirt. Which one is better? Okay, so I could write which one do you prefer, or which one is better. And up here is what's triggering people to actually, answer the question. From there, I can add a question. I can add another question. This is a question that if someone actually goes ahead and votes, I could ask them another question on from that. Now, in these types of situations, you're probably not going to be doing that. What you're going to be looking to do is directing people to a particular place that you want them to go. Now, by the way, again, you can select a page here as well if you want to, a voting page, which will take people to a different theme, a different style theme, where you have a different setup, a different background image, and it'll be a text version of it. Okay, in this case we want to do an image poll, so I'm doing that. Now we can adjust the text as we want, we can adjust the colors as we want as well. All of this is fully flexible, which is nice, so you can make this look as you want. So which one is better? We've got written in red. Then we could maybe make this green here, and then we could go again to design. We can make the background the color that we want it to be. So again, we can make this black. We could go ahead and make this black to really make it stand out. See that? It's really starting to stand out. And again, we can make this black again if we wanted to around this. So we can make it green, we can make it yellow, or we could just make it, white. White might be the best option in this particular case. Adjust it as you want. You can add different highlights as well, and it's done quite well. It's easy to use. They've obviously paid a lot of attention to the details here, which is good. And then we can go to basic. Now this basic option right here, this basic option gives you the ability to decide what happens after someone votes. So obviously when someone votes, you want to do something with that person. Okay, you want to direct their attention to sharing, which you can do here. You might want to auto redirect them to a certain URL. Okay, so you might auto redirect them to the buy URL, which is probably the most logical thing to do in this situation with this type of website. Direct people to the buy URL of the actual shirt itself. So we've got our two-tone versus our tux. All right, our tux is down here. We might go down here, we might grab our tux, and we might enter that in here. So if they choose this one, it's going to direct them to the listing of that shirt. If they choose this one, it'll direct them to the listing of that. That could be an opt-in, it could be anything you could direct them to. If it's an affiliate product, an opt-in, something else, it could be as you want. You can also choose to make it open up in a new URL, and you can add your logo in if you want to as well. You can brand it with your logo. That's one option. Now you can also request an opt-in, okay? So you can actually request an opt-in. You can offer something, an incentive. You could say 10% off, get $10 off and free shipping off your selection, all right? Off our shirts or off a t-shirt. We can add that in as we want. Add image, and we'll wait for that to add image. It should add the image. There we are. Cool, it's added the image. And then we could say 10 off, enter your email address in to get 10% off, all right? Done. Really easy to do. You can do this for any type of campaign. Really cool, and there it is right there. Enter into 2.1. Okay, you could also upload a different image, customize it as you want, and you can change the format of that as well, which is handy. So if you do want a different style of look, then you can also get that different style of look that you want as well. Now, not only that, if we continue on, we can also display a banner. Okay, like this, or we can do nothing, all right? So we might display a banner, request an opt-in, or auto redirect people to a URL. Now, in this situation, auto directing people to a URL is probably what you would choose because of the type of customer that we're dealing with, all right? You wouldn't gather an opt-in. If it was an affiliate offer, a digital product, you'd probably add an opt-in, something similar to that with this product, but, totally up to you, and you can test things out, you can try things out. You can, there's so many different campaigns you can create through the software, and there's no limits to it. You can test them out as you want. Now, once we've done that, we can click Advanced. We can allow comments. Yes, I want to allow comments. We can also allow voter authentication. Now, that basically means that it's going to verify them on Facebook or Google before they submit a vote. The advantage of that is you won't have what people call trolls. You won't have people that comment nasty stuff for the point of just commenting nasty stuff. So, obviously you probably want to choose to put voter authentication. You can also add a branded image there as well. Now, once you've set this up, you click Save, all right? We click Save, and then after that, we're going to go to the preview. Now, the preview, as you can see here, you can see it inside of this preview. You can choose, you can vote, you can see what happens. It's going to redirect us. Now, in this case, it's not going to redirect us because it's in the preview. I don't know if you saw that, but it actually had a pop-up that popped up for the new place, for the new page, because it's a new page that pops up. So I would need to embed this in order to actually get the redirect happening, which is fine. So it just shows that it works. So we've got embed options. Now we can embed this into our website, or we can edit it or delete it. We've got an embed iframe. This goes into WordPress. It could go into your HTML. We've got a script, again, WordPress or HTML, or it actually automatically generates a preview website that you can actually open up, you can view, and you can see what it looks like here on this web page. Now, you can use this in your marketing. You can share this across social media. You can test it out. You can use this to test it out. Now, it's blocking these pop-ups. I'm just going to allow from this. So if I click on here, it's going to redirect me to the listing. And there you are. We can see the listing right here. So again, if I was to go to the other one, again, it's going to redirect me to the other listing as well. So these options are available within the system, and it's easy to use as well. Now, I'd encourage you, to go back and check this out, go and embed it into your pages, because that's the best thing that you're going to do. You're going to get the most use from this, and then you can encourage your visitors to share through Facebook, Twitter, or Google. Now, final thoughts on this software. Really professionally done software, really nice looking software. It's an easy flow. Some of the design aspects are a bit too designy for my liking. There's some parts where you feel on a smaller laptop screen like it's a bit too big, some parts that were unnecessarily big, but the software in itself, for what it does a really good job of it, and for the price that it is as well, it's a no-brainer with the bundle that I've been able to prepare for you today. So you're going to be able to get a lot of use out of this on your campaigns. Is this going to generate a ton of traffic for you? No. You know, it may do through social media, but really your skills over Facebook are what's going to generate you the traffic. This system in itself gives you a way of grabbing that traffic, grabbing its attention, and directing it where you want, whether it's an opt-in, whether it's to a web page, or whether it's to an email submit. You know, it gives you the ability to grab that person's attention and direct that visitor to where you want. And it also can create some controversy through the different options that you have there, and engage people through those different options and get them interested, get them clicking, whereas before they may not have even considered clicking on one of your ads or one of your engagement pieces. So yes, really cool software. Good deal, and I think you really like this software. So if this sounds good, if you like what the software is, you like what you've seen so far, I encourage you to go down below, check out all of the other details, get access, and I'll talk to you again soon. This is Sam Baker. Thanks for listening. I'll see you later.